Well, you're the choice, and it is the gift that keeps on giving. But it's going to take a while to actually fully represent itself, because look at what we are looking at right here. The beginning and end base part of this reading. This is your daily insight on life and love for October 26th, 2020. And this is also timeless. I said October, right? Yeah. October 26th, 2020, also timeless. So wherever you pull this in time, this could have a message for you. It's a general collective message. Don't force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. Coronavirus sales a thing. And it's extended to not only tarot and oracle readings, psychic medium readings, also ASMR, and guided meditations and Reiki. So if you have any questions about that, I don't care where you are in the world, definitely reach out and ask questions and we will set something up. So if you're new to the channel, enjoy the show and hit the bell for notifications, because, well, I post a lot. I mean a lot. Daily. Well, okay. Mostly daily. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, this is what we're looking at. It's taking so long for this to actually be fully represented, and I know that that's making you want to derail. Don't. Stay the course. You are being given some sort of, it feels like a karmic lesson in patience, but it's also something that is, I feel like it's almost guaranteed to come to you. Where are we kicking this? Look at what we're looking at right here. Yeah, sometimes I have a lot of cards. It's all an intuitive pull. I won't stop until it feels complete. So as we're looking at this, we have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles. We have a lot of Pentacle energy, so this is grounding. It's earth energy. And this is also invoking the energy of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's have at it. What are you holding back on? It's like okay, so what I'm getting is you're holding back on some sort of knee-jerk reaction or some sort of celebration because you don't feel like this is so solid and you don't feel like it's yours yet. This is talking about a victory. It's justice. It's judgment. It's when every aspect of the truth of this situation and what it involves is coming to the surface. And I don't want you to be worried about any skeletons in your closet. The truth will always come to the surface, no matter what. And it will always come up in the most unique and unpredictable ways. So this, I feel like you can see this coming. I feel like you can actually see the result of this coming. And it's this feeling of, no, it's too obvious. It's too good to be true. Well, Spirit's telling you to take a chill pill. It's going to be slow and steady process to you. And I think that the fact that you can't control the time of which this is coming in, that's where the anxiety is coming in. So it feels almost like you're crawling in your skin, and it feels like you're about to do a controlled demolition of the situation, or at least attempt it. Don't. Just don't. It's not going to help you. It's not going to benefit anything. And you want to know what? It's going to put off the inevitable for only so long. It has a time frame. And then we get to the point of no return, and this is where we're at. It's going to start to get more intense the more you try and put this off. Now, this can be a life situation. It can be a relationship of whatever sort, either beginning or end, but something is coming to a head right now. And let's see. We have a lot of masculine energy in this. So it's about action, momentum. The momentum's already set. You don't need to accelerate any sort of speed on this. This is not something that you can really pull back on or try and rush up ahead with it. It's all in due time. And I feel like I have a sneeze coming. Ugh, sorry. So what can you do? How can you get that fiery spirit back? How can you be patient? And how can you be somebody of action? Let's see. So again, this is what we're looking at. Beautifulness. Spirit, what can you do Well, not you, Spirit, but, you know, the person watching this. Good morning, by the way. Did you sleep well? Tried sleeping in over the weekend. It didn't happen. My 9-year-old on Sunday threw the dog on me. Wasn't even mad. Definitely made a noise, because oof. Alright, what's up? Tried taking a picture with him too. He got so frustrated. Then I started poking him, and then he got frustrated that he was laughing. You know how it can get. You're afraid of whatever this is changing. It's going to be a process. It really is. The information that's coming up to the surface about this, I don't want you to feel like you have to behave a certain way or say or withhold some sort of information just to keep the peace. It's a load of garbage. This is a time for all illusions to be dispelled and for you to actually use that sense of complete, unbridled honesty as a massive stepping stone. That is a massive sense of power. Look at this. You're constructing this home of self, which I know how that sounds, but you really are. You're reconstructing what your temple looks like and everything that goes in it. And this, don't you want it to be built on this complete foundation of truth, honesty, and integrity? I know that you do, and nobody really wants to have to lie about any aspect of themselves or what they've, you know, what they're going through at the moment, or even embellish, because a lie seems kind of harsh, but in some cases it is. But there's no need to embellish this. The raw truth of it that's shining through on it is going to be the winning point. This is going to be something where it's completely filled with hope and you're not holding yourself back. I feel like it's a floodgate that's about to be opened in healing communication for you. I feel like there's a lot of, it doesn't have to be harsh, but it does feel like a lot of harsh truth that has to come through in order for somebody to see the full reality of, or the full extent of their actions and what it has done. And this may not be as intense as it's being said as right now. I know that you might be having a really intense situation. I know that it's maybe not as crazy, but there is a floodgate in healing communication. And as a lot of people and a lot of situations, I even want to add myself in that, as I've said before, and as a lot of people have said before, the truth will set you free. But of course, at first, it's going to get you so angry and it's going to make you uncomfortable, but the discomfort will pass. And this is going to completely rock your belief on how this is supposed to be gone about, the connection at hand, and it's also going to it's going to have throw up in the air just how you perceive something. It's a time for you to, I guess, start over fresh in how you are perceiving the situation. It's going to be all new, and it has to be dealt with a little bit of patience and compassion. It feels very raw, but there's a lot of hope in this. Look, we got the Temperance. You can't really rush that. You can't speed through it, and it has to be this consistency. But in that consistency, you see the light at the end of the tunnel where there is hope. So, let's see. Why is this happening now? I think Mercury's in retrograde. It's happening now because you got to move on. We can't be sitting ducks right now. Nobody's going to look negatively on you. That's the thing. I think one of the main issues in what you've held off in this is how people would perceive you. again, first off, how anyone views you is none of your business. It's never a right projection because they never know exactly who you are, or they don't know your experience. They're not seeing your life through your eyes, and they're not in the throes of it. And that goes for anyone. So don't even worry about how you are potentially being perceived. It's completely inaccurate and none of your business. And it's not going to stop the inevitable from happening. It's not going to stop you from throwing people off their thrones of tyrant type control. And that's the craziest thing. It's like all of this personal politics. It really feels like personal politics. And I see that so many of you are going to be knocking whoever the heck thinks that they're the boss on the throne completely off. We're going to level the playing ground. So this, hold your head high. Hold your head high while you're belting all of this out. You're not in hermit mode. You're coming really out of hermit mode. And this is all about, again, action. This whole reading is about action, momentum, change, and what goes with it. So let's see. Whew. This is what came out next. Let me show you what came out before. Why is this happening now? Because it's time to dethrone people who have gotten way too big for their britches. And it's not like you're going to be actively, well, I know. You're not having this whole march towards them to take them out of their chair and to throw them out in front of the masses so they can see, the monster that you see them to be, or the issue that you see to be. Whatever the situation is, you're not going to throw them out for the collective to see. You being completely honest and truthfully spoken. Hopefully I'm being good with my words on that one. Definitely wasn't just there, but anyway. This is what's going to be what really is the exposure on this. And then you have, what does this make you? It makes you the magician. You're not manipulating anything. It's new, empowered, swift action, and it's cutting through all the BS, using all of your resources to your advantage, not to someone else's detriment, but just solely for your advantage, which again is another thing that's going to be putting all of the truth out there, not just about you, but whoever or whatever is involved in this situation. So don't let that scare you. That is the big thing. Don't let this scare you. I don't care what you have done in life. Everything is, what I'm seeing here, forgivable. Now, I know that that could have a storm in the comments about what's forgivable and what's not. Don't go there. We're not going to go there. This is telling you, don't stress about, don't stress about the perception of this situation. This is hugely freeing for you, and it's also putting all the gears in divine motion for you. A lot of doors are going to be starting to open for you, and then you'll start to see the stress just not really have a place in your life. I do know that a lot of you have been experiencing stress, as we all have, with the coronavirus skeleton going on, not to mention what's going on in your personal life. And it's, yes, some of which is just really intense, some not so much, some have been relaxed, but this is talking about the absence of stress coming into play and it not really having a space in your life anymore. And so I actually want to read more into that, because I think that in itself might feel like you're waiting for another storm to come. And that could be the case. No, it's just you're doing a lot of soul retrieval. And you want to know what? You've been doing a lot of amazing work in trying to just simply be okay and be centered and try and navigate yourself around the situation. Let's see. All right, this is going to be a gift that's coming out of nowhere that's going to take all the illusions completely out of your view. If it's not real, if it's not authentic and full of integrity, be ready to see some stuff revealed, and then you get the choice to stop the situation or walk away from the situation. So again, that also brings up the idea that if it is true and integrity, go for it. Full speed ahead. We're going to have nothing but the... Sorry about that. I don't know exactly what happened, but hey, here we are again. I missed you, and I hope everything's going well. Let me know. So this is what we were just looking at and telling you to chill out. Don't even worry about this. Whatever's coming up, it's going to be working for you. And I know that that sounds kind of a little wishful thinking because how everything's been going and how almost every time in the past, it's gotten to a place where you have been okay and been moving on in life and having a lot of productivity, and then having something fall completely underneath. But what makes this different this time is that it's you being the enforcer, you being the person of action, and not really relying on somebody to navigate this for you. You're calling people out to be the help and to follow through on what they're saying, because that's what you're doing. And really, can't get much more powerful than that. You are the master of your universe. So if you follow this, what is the projected outcome for you? It's going to be consistent action, and it's going to put you in the authoritative situation. And it's also going to really have you being fully aware of your worth and throwing away anything that even tries to undermine it. I can't love that enough. And it's also going to be having a lot of, it looks like financial income. It looks like a lot of money that is incoming your way from whatever source, as long as it's legal. I always feel like I have to say that because, I don't know, I'm not trying to condone any sort of illegal behavior. I get that nobody's perfect, but I'm saying no illegal behavior. So it looks like financial income, authority, power, not really being at a crossroads, not really being afraid to make any decisions. I feel like you're more confident in your decisions than anything else. And it's when you finally get that taste of power, when it's real and authentic and not just people being a false cheerleader for you. You know what I'm saying? You know how that feels when it doesn't feel authentic. And it's almost that cringe feeling. We're not going to have that this time. In fact, I'm seeing that it'll be closing communication on situations like that. So, okay, so financial income, what else? It looks like you're going to be getting some sort of positive recognition. This can be public recognition. This can be fame for some of you. This can be social status. It could just mean that you're getting a promotion, but it also could mean that there's somebody who has their eye on you that is somewhat of a benefit for you. Now, I don't mean that in the manipulative way, like just using somebody. Not at all. I would never suggest that. And let's see. This isn't something that you have to defend or you have to worry about somebody dimming your light on. I feel like this is a very emotional thing for you. It's emotional for you to have that positive recognition. And it's also talking about heart healing. So the outcome on the heart healing, what's the deal with that? It's bringing about the Two of Swords in reverse again. Let's see. And the Hangman in reverse. Yeah. You know where you want to go with this. You know that you are not going to be dragged into some superficial drama. And it feels like you're starting to really allow yourself to dream and envision the future again. It feels like you're hesitant to do that in the recent times because, well, it feels like emotional numbness. But I feel like you're climbing out of that. Yeah. I feel like you can start to see the time moving up ahead because you're moving on from the past. You're healing from the past. You've done the child retrieval, the soul retrieval, and you are coming into wholeness with yourself, with retrieving the stunted emotional growth parts of yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. So it's slow and steady, wins the race on this. It has the correct momentum. Don't worry about it. What archetype do you need to invoke in this? I want this one, yeah. The Midas, the miser. Turning everything into gold. Be about the power that you know that you have. Invoke that power. The Midas touch, the entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold and to share in sharing life's riches. Isn't that just perfect for this reading? Yeah, baby, you got the Midas touch. Rock it, own it, be about it, be in your confidence. Don't let anybody swindle you out of your confidence. Use this to your advantage. And again, this isn't ending at midnight. This is a projection for your future, starting around now. So again, this was for October 26, 2020, also timeless. So moving forward, wherever you're pulled to this in time, this could have a message about some life-altering event happening in your world right now. And I can't love that enough. Let me know if this reading resonates, or if you have questions about booking your own personal reading. Everything's in the description, or you can find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world, and I can't wait to talk with you. And, well, I hope you have an amazing day. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're very loved and appreciated. Bye for now.